Hi, everybody. Thank you very much for joining my late night with Tania Shipman. It's nice to have you join in. I'm Tania Shipman from Simple Solutions Today and Business Automation 101, and it's my birthday today. It's the 4th of September, and for those of you who are in Australia, it's getting towards the end of the day. It's nearly finished. And for those of you who are in the US and the UK, it's just starting, or it's been starting for a little while. So thank you all very much for everybody who wished me a happy birthday. It's a great blessing. Hey, thank you very much, Eric. It's a great blessing that so many people like to say happy birthday. There are some people who do it deliberately. They have a schedule that they say happy birthday to everybody. And there's so many people out there who just see whose birthday it is and say happy birthday because they know you. So whether you're doing it as a system or whether you're doing it as just a one-off because you're my friend, thank you so very much. I've been unwell this last week, and finishing the illness, I seem to be so much better today with so many wishes. Really lifted my spirit. So I'm not going to be talking about automation today. I'm just going to be talking about connections and networking and friends and relationships and how important it all is. I have over 90 birthday wishes on my Facebook timeline so far, and I'll probably have more in the morning. And these have all come from developing relationships with people around the world. I say hi to everybody. I try and help as many people as possible. And you see that on your birthday or on Christmas or on when important things happen in your life and you share them on Facebook. Those relationships are important and need to be nurtured and are a real help to you when you're growing your business, when you're talking to other people, when you're asking for help. Don't be afraid to say hi to somebody, but also don't say hi and then immediately ask them for something. The first thing is always start a conversation and get to know this other person. And don't just do it with a hi and expect an answer. I'm not going to be answering any questions about automations today. It is my birthday. I'm just wanting to talk about how important the people in your life, whether in real life, those around you, your family, your friends, the people you work with in real life, I'll use those words, and then also all of your online friends. I'm incredibly lucky that I have so many people who are both, who are my friends and my family in real life, and also all the friends and people that I care about who are online. So each one of you is important to me, and each one of you I try and talk to when you message me, and I try to help you in my Business Automation 101 group, and I try to help you when you comment on my timeline. And I'm here to help people, but I'm also here to expect your help for me as well. And I get a massive amount of help. I'm not saying I don't, but it's letting you know that it has to be a reciprocal relationship. It can't all be take, it has to be give. And I try to balance that out. I actually tend to be unbalanced in that I often give more than I take. And that's something that I have to work on as a person. But a part of all of that is seeing how other people react with new friends. Hey, Aaron, nice to see you. I love the image. That really made my day. That was just, I hope you like my comment back to you. I think that was appropriate in the situation. Thank you for my birthday wishes. Anyway, so this is the point of it, is that people who are your friends and people who know you and who recognize your name will look out for you and will see what you're doing and look at trying to help you and give you answers if you're really stuck. And, you know, I thought you'd like it. All of this is about being real. Often one of my tags in my Facebook Lives is be real. So, you know, when I first started doing my Facebook Lives, I was worried about the fact that I wasn't a size 6, that I wasn't always wearing makeup, that I was doing it out of my bedroom where my computer is based, and I gave that all up. I went, this is me, I'm being real. And that's what you have to be when you're talking with friends and people. When I'm saying thank you to everybody who's given me birthday wishes, and believe you me, I'm working my way through, so if I haven't got to you yet, I will get to you over the next couple of days. There's been quite a few. But it's not just a thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to be a bit personal with each of these people, because each of you have given me a salutation, have said to me, hey, have a happy birthday. It's something that is not just a rote thing to do. They've taken the time, and it might be only a few minutes or a couple of seconds, but they've still taken the time. Some of you have gone so far as to do lovely images for me, and as I just mentioned, Aaron did my least favourite person in the world as a birthday reminder for me. Absolutely awesome, Aaron. It made me laugh. But it meant that Aaron was thinking of me when he did it. And that's what you should be doing when you're talking to the people that you're involved with, thinking of them as well as yourself, because that's what relationships and networking and growing with the people around you and learning about them and helping them and asking for help is about, actually knowing a bit about them. I have the world's worst memory. I'm happy to admit to that. And that's why I use automations and software and systems to be able to remember things by doing searches and looking, checking their timelines and all the rest. But I still am able to remember important things about people. I can, I remember that Eric has like the most basic Facebook Live equipment possible, and two of his most important things are bricks. I know Aaron loves fidget spinners. Those are little things. Hey, Richie, it's nice to see you join in as well. And you've got friends who have hobbies that you would never ever take part in, but you love seeing when they talk about them. All of that is taking an interest in the people that are around you. And that's what is important in today's world. You can have a lot of acquaintances. You can have a lot of people and friends on your Facebook, but it's knowing a little bit about as many as possible so that you can say, oh, I know what's happening in that person's life, or I've kept an eye on what's happening with them, or they're not doing so well, I'll just reach out and say hello. And when it's their birthday, saying happy birthday. You go and say, and you participate in their joy, and you understand their frustrations, and, you commiserate when they have sadness. And all of that makes you a real person. You're being real. You don't need to say, hey, I'm the best at something, because that is necessary for your own ability to be able to say, I can say something to you. When you're real, people take you as you are. And when you stuff up, and everybody does, they're a bit more forgiving. And when you do well, they're absolutely happy to join in your joy. Whether it's making a $5 sale, a $500 sale, a $5,000 sale, or even a $50,000 sale. Whatever it might be, they take part in your joy. And that's what a part of being a real person online is all about. Don't be fake, be real, take a little bit of time, and it is true. Thank you, Eric. Relationship 101. Just thinking about the people around you and taking that few minutes to say, hey, how are you? Before you go, hey, by the way, can you help me with this? That little bit of conversation time makes up such a big difference. I manage people, and one of the things I ask is, how are you, before I start saying, can you? It's something to think about. And saying happy birthday, saying, congratulations on engagements and marriages and things going well, and all of that is really, really important if it's important to you. Now, if you're faking it, stop it, because people know you're faking it. But when you really take that interest, you really start to have a relationship that is worth growing with that person. And you cannot talk to somebody for years. I have a best friend that I went to school with, and we didn't meet up with each other till we were both over 50. So that was from age 18 to age 50, where we had no contact with each other. I lost contact with her. She moved away. We've got connected back on Facebook through a mutual friend, and we met up in my town, and it was like we hadn't missed a day. And that's what a good relationship is about. That's what a real friendship is about. I haven't talked to you for 6 months, but hey, what's happening with you? And you start talking. Being real, developing your relationships, thanking people when they say happy birthday to you, saying happy birthday to other people, all is about growing your relationships. Thank you again so much to everybody who's wished me a happy birthday so far and who is about to, because as I realise, I love living in Australia because I get 2 days of birthdays. I get the 4th of September in Australia, and then I get the 4th of September in the UK and the US, and I get 2 days of people saying happy birthday to me, and I love that. And I thank all of you so much, and thank you so much for dropping in and listening to my Facebook Lives. Hey Lisa, nice to see you join in as well. And there's a whole heap of people on today who sometimes participate in my Facebook Lives and sometimes don't. But whether they're there or not, whether they watch them now or later, it's available for them to see. So if you haven't done a Facebook Live, I know I rabbit on about this, or I keep talking about it. If you haven't done one, just do one once and then see how much encouragement you get. But my Facebook Live today, because I do a daily Facebook Live, I either do it into my timeline or I do it into my group. And even as sick as I've been this last week, I've still managed to do it. One of them was so bad, I did it into my group and I had to do a display because I looked that horrible. I had terrible bags under my eyes and makeup didn't do any good. But I still had to make that commitment because I'm not giving up on my Facebook Lives, because that allows me to connect with you. And that's what I love doing. And that grows my business, and that allows me to be real with my friends. And you can see that I am who I am. So thank you all so much for my birthday wishes. I'll be back with my next Facebook Live where I'll be talking more about business automation and more about how you can grow a business online. But today is about relationships, and thank you so very much. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate that you're a part of my life, and I really appreciate that I get to be able to say thank you in person. I'll talk to you all in my next video. I'm Tania Shipman from Simple Solutions Today and Business Automation 101. Have a great day. See you all later. Bye.